Good evening and welcome to another online edition of OU Nightly. I'm Cal Day, tonight reporting from Owasso, Oklahoma. That's because we're prevented from entering our studios as a result of the COVID-19 outbreak, but we're still dedicated to bring you our news on the online platform. We begin tonight with COVID-19 cases that are just so close to home. That's according to the State Department of Health. The Oklahoma Health Department says there are 481 confirmed cases of COVID-19 right here in the Sooner State and 17 deaths. And a famous Oklahoman is among the thousands of Americans who have died from COVID-19. Musician Joe Diffie died on Sunday from coronavirus complications. Diffie was a native Tulsan and was well known for his hits like John Deere Green and Prop Me Up Beside the Jukebox. Diffie is also a member of the Grand Ole Opry and the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame. Diffie died in Nashville. He was 61. Well, the entire country continues to deal with reported cases. Johns Hopkins is reporting cases are almost 157,000 and nearly 29,000 deaths. New York City is among the worst hit areas in the country. Central Park is now the home for tents for coronavirus patients to seek medical attention. Makeshift hospitals like these are popping up as the number of cases in New York has passed 59,000. The Javits Convention Center in New York is also being set up to use as a field hospital. And for our neighbors on the other side of the Red River in Texas, the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center in Dallas is transforming into a temporary hospital as well. It will be able to house 250 patients. This is in response to over 2,800 COVID-19 cases and 38 deaths, many of those coming from the DFW area. Well, around the globe, world cases of COVID-19 are also on the rise. These are the current numbers from the World Health Organization. More than 741,000 people are confirmed to have the coronavirus, and nearly 35,000 people have died. Of course, all this is taking a massive toll on the global economy, including the economy right here in the United States. Unemployment numbers are already more than 3 million, and the Federal Reserve reports there is a chance COVID-19 layoffs could put unemployment at levels higher than the Great Depression. Oil prices are tanking on fears of an extended coronavirus lockdown, and that is not good news for Oklahoma and Texas, where so many are employed in the industry. As of Monday morning, Brent crude is hovering at around $26 a barrel, lows that haven't been seen in almost 2 decades. Prices are also suffering as demand collapses and the price war between Saudi Arabia and Russia drags on. Well, there is hope on the horizon, however. Johnson & Johnson is working on a coronavirus vaccine. The company expects clinical trials to begin in September. It will likely be January 2021 when the vaccine would be available to the public. And if you're worried you might have the virus and don't want to leave home, well, go figure, there's an app for that. The Apple COVID-19 app has partnered with the CDC and FEMA to provide mobile screenings for people. The app answers FAQs about the virus and provides information on how to stay safe and healthy.
I'm Hannah Gard, coming to you from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Looking at our rainfall across the state, over the past 24 hours, we've mostly seen widespread rainfall and not much in terms of accumulation with these storms, about under an inch in Norman. These storms are really bringing with them a severe weather outlook, though. On the western part of the state where that yellow is located, this is where we're most likely to see severe thunderstorms popping up. Now, the risks associated with these storms will mainly be larger hail and very gusty winds, not so much in terms of tornadoes and flooding with these storms, but if you are headed out this evening, we will see a chance for that hail and strong winds. Our lows tonight across the state sitting in the high 40s and low 50s due to those northerly winds keeping us on the cooler side, as well as that rainfall. Waking up tomorrow in Norman to overcast skies, low 50s before those clouds burn off into the day, leaving us with partly cloudy skies and 60-degree weather tomorrow afternoon. Our highs across the state, similar story in the low 60s, 70 in Guyman, and those winds have shifted from the south. With our regional forecast, you can see those rainfall staying over the state before pushing off to the east by tomorrow morning. And our 7-day forecast shows us warming up into Thursday, hitting 70. Could see some rainfall there, but what's really looking to be the story is this cold front moving through on Friday, really dipping our temperatures down before we warm up again into the beginning of the next work week when we could be sitting in the 80s. Back to you, Cal.
It's real rainy here, Hannah. Thanks. The International Olympic Committee has approved a new date for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The Summer Games will begin July 23rd through August 8th, and the Paralympics will begin August 23rd. Many athletes said they would not be ready for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics because of social distancing and training facilities that are closed. The IOC says this decision was made to protect athletes and curb the spread of the virus. And here's a look at the rest of today's sports news.
Thank you so much, Cal, and happy Monday, everybody. I'm Sophia Olivas coming to you from my home in Rowlett, Texas. Now, Dallas County is where I live, and we are currently under a shelter-in-place order, but that won't stop me from giving you a quick look into the world of sports. We will get the ball rolling with news out of New York. Knicks and Rangers owner Jim Dolan has tested positive for COVID-19. The Knicks PR team tweeted, the Madison Square Garden Company executive chairman and chief executive officer Jim Dolan has tested positive for coronavirus. He has been in self-isolation and is experiencing little to no symptoms. He continues to oversee business operations. Now, in response to COVID-19, the company Fanatics has stopped making Major League Baseball jerseys and turned their focus to masks and gowns for those medical professionals on the front lines. The goal is to make 1 million supplies for those directly in contact with COVID-19 patients. The Fanatics executive chairman Michael Rubin said he woke up in the middle of the night and just thought of the idea. Both the MLB and Fanatics say they're proud to support the brave healthcare workers fighting the coronavirus. And a quick look into the NFL. One University of Tennessee class got a big surprise when one famous alumnus crashed their Zoom course. The NFL legend Peyton Manning apologized for his tardiness to the class and encouraged students to keep their spirits up during the COVID-19 pandemic. The two-time Super Bowl champ also reminded them to take this extra time to help out somebody in need. And while we may not have any current sports to look at today, some magnificent things have happened on this day in history. Diving quickly into the OU archives, Blake Griffin made the cover of Sports Illustrated on this day in 2009 after dropping 30 points and picking up 14 rebounds against third-ranked Syracuse. This punched the Sooners' ticket into the Elite Eight in the March Madness tournament. Now, to cap it all off, introducing a new segment we like to call Sports Meme Monday. Now, Steeler here is incredibly excited about all the sports memes, and this one has Oklahoma written all over it. We start off by poking fun at our friends up in Stillwater. The caption reads, I'm telling my kids this was Mike Gundy. And it might be a little mean, but I think it's a mean meme. Now, if you like that sports meme or even have one of your own to submit, let us know in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you guys. That's all I have from this side of the Red River, and I hope to see you right back here tomorrow. Cal? Back to you.
And while the sports world has seemingly been at a standstill, some are using this time to give back. That includes the OU football staff. In a video posted to Twitter, head coach Lincoln Riley delivered bags of snacks to medical workers at Norman Regional Hospital. Several of the other coaches and their families were shown making the bags, offering words of encouragement. Riley continues to thank all the medical workers during these unprecedented times. Well, thanks for watching this online edition of OU Nightly, brought to you by students working remotely in 5 different cities across Oklahoma and Texas and even Colorado. Reporting tonight from Owasso, Oklahoma during the COVID-19 pandemic, I'm Cal Day. Good night.